give an update on the hydrangea.
Give us the update on the hydrangea, babe.
So if y'all remember, it was, what, 2 months ago probably, something like that?
Yeah.
We got this beautiful hydrangea over here. And probably like, what, a week after we planted it, we actually went out of town for several days. And we came back to it. And y'all, she was struggling.
Bad.
But we now have beautiful hydrangea action.
Look how beautiful it is.
Thriving over here.
Wow. There's so many blooms and so many that are like about to bloom.
Mm-hmm. And I never took off this little green like support ring thing.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I should actually clip that yet or not.
Y'all tell us in the comments.
Y'all tell us how to treat our hydrangea. It's season 1 for the hydrangea, you know?
Yeah. I want to see these tomatoes this guy's been growing.
Well, I got one other little, one of my other plants that we have around here.
Uh-huh.
This is the patio blueberry bush that...
Look at this.
That's what I'm wondering about. Is like they're all of a sudden this huge stem, branch, whatever we want to call it, grew up out of nowhere. And...
that thing looks healthy. Healthier than it has been.
Yeah, I mean, there's like new growth, like new little leaves popping out here and there, especially right here, obviously. But like these are fresh little leaves, and
yeah,
there's a little blueberry right there. So they're looking good. You know,
Bunky spends a lot of time keeping this yard looking really good, and I just have to like give you some kudos because you really work hard out here.
Yeah, you know, there wasn't a lot of grass around this place when we first moved in.
We used to have to wipe Daisy's paws off every single time she came out here because they were covered in mud.
I do want to admit, in full transparency, the mint, oregano, and basil herbs that we planted didn't make it, guys.
They did not.
No, so. But anyway, this plant, pretty cool.
She keeps coming back to life.
I know, this one.
Every time it gets watered, it looks amazing.
It's interesting. Like, you know, you let it go 3-4 days without water in it, it's droopy, dried out, and then you give it some water, 8 hours later, thriving again.
Wow, beautiful.
So, I really like that plant. It's cool. You know,
my favorite place to sit.
We got this.
It is so lovely to sit there though because it's under this tree, so it's shaded, and it just feels like you're in your own little, I don't know, fairy tale garden.
Curl up with a nice little book out here.
In the fall, that's going to be real nice.
Yeah, you can have leaves dropping on you.
Oh man, that would actually be like my dream. Sit here, good book, blanket, leaves literally falling on me.
Yeah, cup of coffee, don't forget that.
Oh, Bunky, you are talking about my love language.
All right, come on down. As y'all can see behind me, you remember there was the sunflower seeds that we were given.
Yes.
Those clearly never came to be.
Never.
Sadly, I was hoping that we had just towering sunflowers over here.
Cause see, Mom said that once you throw them out, it really only takes like a week for them to like grow, for you to see them. And we were like, Mom, we haven't seen a single one.
But what we do have is some amazing tomato action.
Yes.
You know, I didn't know. Actually, I straightened this up the other day.
Bunky, there's a ton of them.
Oh, I know. And I didn't realize that.
I haven't been out here in a couple of days.
This, like, I didn't realize that these little tomato cages, or whatever cages they are, that they weren't going to be tall enough for these tomato plants that we were going to have, because like all of this, it'd be great if it was actually supported.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the fruit we got growing off of here. It looks like a grapevine.
It really, I'm like so impressed.
But we've got all of these getting ready to come. And then, I mean, they're just everywhere, y'all. I gotta free my little weather windmill here.
Oh, he's been like overtaken.
Yeah, I need to get out here and kind of pull all these weeds back a little bit away from my tomato plants.
A huge thank you to Walmart for sponsoring today's video. So I placed a Walmart order online because I kind of needed to replenish some of my makeup, and I have been obsessed with everything e.l.f. lately. They have come out with the best like dupes. The products are incredible, the quality is amazing, and it's so affordable. So I restocked all of my favorites. Now this I haven't tried and I'm very excited to. Now this I am so excited for. I have been wanting one of these for the longest time, and they were having such a good sale on it. It was on rollback. So it's the Shark Smooth Style Heated Comb Straightener and Smoother. Y'all, I am so excited to try this. We're gonna try it right now. I feel like it's been so long since I've done like a little get ready with me. You guys ask for them all the time, so I'm like so excited to do this. First, I wanna start with the e.l.f. You know what? This is so funny. So e.l.f. has this like makeup melter that I use every single night whenever I'm cleaning my face, and it just like easily takes off my makeup, and that's what I thought that I ordered to like restock. And as I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't think that's called Holy Hydration, and I'm like, wait, this is their face cream. So now I'm even more excited because I've never tried their face cream, so I cannot wait to try this moisturizer. And actually, I needed a moisturizer because the e.l.f. bronzing drops, you're actually supposed to put a couple of drops of this into your moisturizer and then put it on your face underneath your makeup, and it kind of just gives like this beautiful glow and a little bit of color to your skin. So I just have some on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna put like 1, 2 little drops of my bronzing drops, and then just like mix this all together. Now, for my very favorite product of all of 2024. If you follow me on Instagram, then you already know because I talk about it all the time, and you guys always ask about this. Several of y'all have asked me to like do a tutorial to say like, do you wear it as a primer? Do you wear it as a foundation? Like so many questions about the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Y'all, this product is so good. I love just like the beautiful glow that it gives my skin. So here's how I do it. And I ordered this one because it's like my summer shade, and my other one was kind of like getting too light. But also I love the applicator. It has like this big doe foot applicator. I mix this with my foundation, or you can put it on first and then foundation after, or you can wear it by itself. So if you are like going to the pool or to the beach and you just want a little something, those little bronzing drops and this, or just this, perfection. So I just like put a little bit all over. Then I just take my foundation, which I've been using this Maybelline Super Stay Skin Tint. I also got this at Walmart, and y'all, it is chef's kiss. So then I just put this on right over top, and then I just blend it all together and blend it out. And the way it just melts into my skin, it looks flawless. It is so beautiful. I still can't get over it. That foundation combo is absolute perfection, and I love that it still looks very natural, and I feel like my skin can breathe. Now we're gonna try out their Halo Glow Beauty One Contour. I've been so excited to try this. Whenever I see people use it, they just do like a dot, 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 dot. I can already tell this is like gonna be one of those products that's very blendable, which I love. Y'all, why is e.l.f. so good? I am telling you, I have been trying so many of their things this year and just been so impressed. And I love that I can order them from Walmart. They're so affordable. They show up right to my door. I love that Walmart has so many like awesome brands. Like you can literally find everything you're looking for online, and the fast shipping, it comes to your door. I ordered these yesterday. They were here today. Are you kidding me with how beautiful this just blended out? Okay, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my makeup, and now we're gonna try this hair tool. Now, last night I took a shower, but I did not blow dry my hair because I knew that this hair tool was coming today, and I wanted to try it on like crazy hair that was not you know, straightened or anything because I want to put it to the test. So this is what it looks like, and it says here that you can do it on like damp hair. It says to let it dry up to 70%, or you can do it on completely dry hair, which obviously is what we're gonna do.
You look, you know, regardless, you always looking good.
Are you sure? Because this is what we're working with.
Yeah.
I know it's a little crazy. I'm so excited. I have wanted one of these for like 2 years, and they can be kind of pricey, so I've just never like bit the bullet. But this one was such a good sale. And see, I love that Walmart has products like Shark, Dyson, and even like Beyond Beauty. You know, they carry so many things for like kitchen, household names. They have KitchenAid, they have Ninja. Like, it is so nice to be able to find these incredible brands at Walmart. They just came out with the Jessica Simpson line clothing, and y'all, it is the cutest things. I want so many of her pieces. I just took a section of my hair and brushed it. I think you just put it through there. And literally
You give it a little roll.
give it a roll.
Wow. I can actually see one swipe.
No.
Turn to the side again. We can actually see the difference of where you just
Look at my
passed
hair.
in the back here. Holy cow.
Look at my hair.
Wow.
No, like the way that I am shook on this. Y'all, why have I not gotten one of these sooner? I literally have tears in my eyes.
That shark tamed that mane.
You're not kidding. You talk about transformation. I am so in love with my new little hair tool. I feel like it almost eliminates the need for like a straightener. It is incredible, and I cannot wait to use it on damp hair and see like how that is with the blow dryer part. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna have my new Shark hair tool linked down below for you guys, as well as all my makeup. Be sure you head down there and shop these things. I'm so excited for y'all to try them because I love whenever you order things and everything exceeds your expectations, and that is most definitely what happened today. Now it is time to make some dinner, and I saw this recipe like on TikTok, and it was like a Tuscan chicken orzo bake. You literally just like throw it all together. It's kind of like a dump and go, super simple, like 30-minute weeknight meal, and it sounded just so good. So Bunky and I are very excited for dinner. I'm gonna start with some orzo. Actually, rewind. Let me tell you about the chicken. So you're gonna need some cooked chicken. So whether that is like leftovers for you or you wanna use a rotisserie chicken, we had some chicken breasts, and then like 30 minutes ago, I just cut it up into like bite-sized cubes. I add a little oil to my pan, and then I just like cooked it on the stovetop, and I used my favorite Kinder's garlic, herb, lemon, and sea salt. Y'all know the drill. It's my favorite.
Which, by the way, we have sampled it, and it is perfect.
We can't get out of the chicken. It tastes so good, but we just cooked it that way and set it aside so it will be ready to go. And then I just have a greased casserole dish. So I'm gonna add about 2 cups of orzo to my baking dish. And y'all know, if you've been around here, Bunky and I love orzo, and this is like a newer thing. I don't feel like we ever used to cook with it, but now it is one of my favorite little grains to use. It's so good. Now to our orzo, we're gonna add 3.5 cups of chicken broth.
Love the technique there, Bong.
I couldn't remember which way to do it so it doesn't, you know, splatter.
Wow, that's 2 cups.
Okay,
My
there's
gosh.
2. And then, I hope this is enough.
No kidding. That's a whole quart, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's the whole thing, obviously.
Well, that's 1.5.
Yep, it's literally the whole thing. Well,
Wow.
we learned something new today.
So-
Now, if you have heavy cream, you can do that. We have half and half, so we're just gonna use like what we have on hand. But you wanna do like 1/2 cup of something creamy. So either heavy whipping cream or half and half.
So proud of you for measuring, Bonk.
Right? I'm trying to get this right because I feel like if you don't have the right liquids when you're like making a
true.
pasta or like, you know, dish like this, it gets kind of hairy. I'm just gonna add in our cooked chicken. And if you wanna know my chicken technique of how I get this beautiful coloring, I know I've told you this before, but it is truly the best little kept secret. When you cook your chicken on the stovetop, when it's almost done and you start to get those like brown pieces, I take half of a lemon, I squeeze it over top. It not only gives it flavor, like a freshness and a brightness, but it also like gets up all of those brown bits on your pan. It almost makes like a little sauce or gravy, and it just coats your chicken, and it is so good. Now this next part I feel like is kind of fun. I was going to just rough chop this on the cutting board, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it just like the girl whose video I saw, and she just like went in with scissors in her casserole dish, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it that way because that sounds like awesome. So I just have a jar of sun-dried tomatoes. She said to add some of like the oil or liquid from this in there. So I'm gonna do the same thing. But basically you can buy sun-dried tomatoes already chopped up. If so, you're just gonna add this in. But since these are whole, I'm gonna have to chop them. Okay, I feel like we already got some of the oil. I'll add just a little bit more. Then just take your scissors and kind of go to town. And it's nice that you can kind of chop your chicken a little bit finer too if you want.
Yeah. That is working surprisingly well.
It's such a good technique, and it's like way more fun than using your cutting board, I feel like.
Oh my gosh. I had a cutting board, a knife over
Everything
here.
ready to go. Okay, I like am having way too much fun doing this. We're not done with the scissors, okay? So we're not gonna retire them. Now, you're gonna add in a big handful of spinach, and we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna tear off some of these stems. Bunky always says I'm a bull in a china shop. Okay, rough chop your spinach. Something else that I love about this dish is that it's pretty. Like y'all know whenever I make something that's just like beautiful, like such a good presentation, I just love it. And of course all the colors in here are gonna be so nice. As far as the flavors and seasoning, so she used garlic powder, like a good amount of it. I left my big garlic container in Merle's, which I'm like kicking myself for right now. So I'm gonna use my same Kinder seasoning that I use on the chicken and add a little bit more of that into here. And then I'm just gonna do some black pepper. And I'm also gonna add just a little bit of paprika because I just love that flavor in here. So a little paprika. We'll do a good bit of pepper. Then our garlic and herb. Plus this has lemon in there. So I feel like the lemon's only gonna like add to this flavor. Kind of like stir everything and just make sure that that orzo is like fully covered.
She lives to the legacy, y'all.
I live to make a mess, apparently. This is literally so simple. So we just put this in the oven. Now I gotta tell y'all, she said to put it in the oven at 425 for 40 minutes. I feel like that is kind of crazy because the chicken is already cooked. So I'm gonna keep my eye on it and I'll let you guys know. But that's what she said, so I'm gonna go off of it. And then once this cooks, we'll take it out and we are gonna load it up with Parmesan at the end. So kind of like a cheesy rice chicken. I'm so excited. Now, while that is in the oven baking, so many of y'all have asked us if we are gonna take an RV trip anytime soon because we have not taken one all summer. And Bunky and I both miss it, but also we're kind of like, we have been a little hesitant because it's been summertime and we have the Airstream now and it's like a silver bullet and we're like, that air conditioning is never going to turn off in that thing if we go anywhere because it's so hot. But y'all know last summer we took a trip like through Tennessee and then up to Kentucky, and as you all know, Kentucky was our very favorite place that we visited last year, and to this day it's one of my favorite places ever in the entire world. I feel like it is the most understated, how you say it? Underrated state in the United States of America.
It really is.
So beautiful, y'all. So Bunky and I have been trying to like conjure up a plan to take an RV trip soon, and we're thinking we're gonna do kind of like the exact same route and maybe leave like in a week or two, and hopefully the temperatures will be a little bit less because I've been keeping an eye on like Kentucky temperatures and it looks like they're almost about 10 degrees cooler than what it is here, especially at nighttime. So I'm like, I think we can make it work with those temps, and hopefully they'll come down like even more, you know?
Yeah, we might even have reason to take the solo stove with us so we can have little campfires at night.
Bunky, now that is like the joy of my heart, okay? Like we miss our little camping trips so much. We've just had so much going on this year, you know, already, and like this summer, it feels like we like haven't had a chance to take a trip. So I feel like there is one in our very near future. And Tennessee, August, I feel like we're on the brink of fall. It's just gonna give me that like fall itch, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm so excited.
All right, everybody, the big reveal. 40 minutes later, the transformation has taken place.
Oh my goodness.
We got bubbly juices, softened spinach, delicious sun-dried tomatoes.
Bunky, the way that chicken and spinach and tomato looks so good and got kind of like browned on top in the oven. But I can tell that rice is still like fluffy, but I want these like edge pieces that have a little bit of the crispiness because that's my favorite part.
Yes, ma'am. And then last but not least, we have your beautiful pouch of Parmesan.
Daisy Mae, are you excited for dinner? Are you excited?
And as you all know, when it comes to this step, use your own discretion because the Bunkies love the cheese.
Not as much.
As does that little pooch that we just saw on camera there. I'm gonna say that was about half a cup-ish that I had in my hand there.
I say we like mix that in and add more on top. You think?
I almost just wanna like gently fold.
Bunky.
A gentle fold.
Can I tell you the funniest thing?
What?
In her video, she literally said that. And all of the comments are laughing at her talking about gently folding in her cheese.
Oh my gosh.
How ironic that you did the same thing.
And then you gotta go around the edge and release all of that good crustiness you got.
The way that orzo is so fluffy and looks so good.
Do you see what's happening already?
The cheese pull.
The cheese is just dreaming into that orzo. Look how, and look at this, watch. Look how clean that's coming away from the bottom of the dish.
I know.
I love that. Now, Punky, we got options here. I think I know what your vessel of choice is.
Always.
The bowl.
I don't know why, but I just feel like all dinners, lunch, whatever, breakfast, it tastes better out of a bowl.
Well, you know what I think I just unraveled the mystery, actually.
What?
It's because you like the higher wall.
I do.
So you don't have the opportunity to make a mess. Now I'm gonna try and get you as much spinach as possible, but I'm gonna try and stay a little bit away from the sun-dried tomatoes because I think you're probably gonna pick around those anyway.
Bunky knows me so well. I don't mind them, but it's like not my favorite thing, you know?
Oh, how did that happen?
Look at that parm.
How did that happen so quickly?
I don't know, but that was good.
This is majesty.
I'm so excited. Obsessed.
Yeah, this is, you know how much you like that chicken and the other chicken and rice recipe?
I knew that was exactly what you're gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
This
is better.
Gives me similar vibes, but this is better, more flavor.
Mm-hmm. It has, did you say it was like a Tuscan, it's like a Tuscan chicken, on Tuscan chicken, right? It for sure gives you the Tuscan vibes. Like,
Y'all.
Am I in America or am I in Italy right now?
Friends, the way this orzo is so perfectly cooked and tender and amazing and plump, and then the chicken has much flavor, I cannot. The seasoning.
And the thing is that specific measurement that she came up with, totally the perfect amount of moisture to the orzo ratio to like absolutely absorb it all beautifully.
You know what? I just remember we put the half and half in there. Mm-hmm. I swear that's what gave it like a little bit of creaminess.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say though. It gave it a little something, but this is not like super heavy or like overly rich. Like you're not gonna think that you're sitting over here eating, you know, like a whole half gallon of ice cream or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Friends, this is a winner. Put this on rotation, put it on your meal plan for next week. It was so simple and it is scrumptious.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you for hanging out in the kitchen with us tonight. As you can see, we're gonna go enjoy this delicious meal. And we want to thank Walmart for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check out all of the awesome links that Bunky is going to have down below for you in the description box. This recipe is also going to be down there for you. You're going to love it. I implore you to please try this one. And until next time, Good dishes and best wishes.
And we love you. Bye.